Hey everybody, this is Giuseppe with Forget About It News, and I'm here with my boy Brian.
What's up, y'all tonight?
So listen, originally me and Brian had chit-chatted, and we were going to do a video on gangs and immigrant crimes happening in the United States, and there's a lot. I looked up.
Tons.
There's a ton
all over
of immigrant crime. I mean, I could literally we could do hour-long videos of this, of just continual news channels from all over the country.
So much resources and so much time.
So much,
to gather. It's just happening everywhere.
And so, but then, a couple hours ago, I saw something, and they made an arrest just into the Canadian border of a man who was making threats and who was planning on going to New York and mass killing Jews.
Well, in the statement, he said he was going to massacre them all.
Yes.
Because if you guys didn't know, New York has the most population of the Jewish culture in it.
And I just want to say to all the Jewish people out there, Bah Hashem,
Yeah.
Bah Hashem.
And I also want to say to the Jewish people out there, we're living in some scary times, and you guys need to watch your six. Just because of this shit, you guys are targeted. I know it's awful. I've studied a lot about World War II, what happened in Nazi Germany, and it just makes me sick to death to see that stuff. I've done extensive research. I know what happened there. Listen, I just think you guys should just be on high alert and watch yourselves, because this story is it's disgusting what he was fixing to do.
Well, here's what you have to understand. It's everybody is being attacked from somebody.
I know.
From somebody.
From somebody.
I know. People are getting attacked. People are getting attacked with the transgender movement. People are getting attacked with the gay movement.
Yeah.
People are being attacked with the immigrants crossing the border movement.
Absolutely.
With the Venezuelans, the gangs that are in here doing stuff.
It's happening a lot.
So there's a lot of tension right now in America. On top of that, people are broke. People are broke
and angry. They're seeing their dreams just sucked from them.
And while it's being taken away from them, all these immigrants are coming over here and getting all this free shit. Now, let me tell you something. On my dad's side, they were Italian immigrants, and they didn't get handouts. And I remember my dad telling me the story about my great grandfather was the first one to come over here in 1917, and I think he had like $13 in his pocket, came to America, didn't know anybody.
My family immigrated too from Germany.
Well, everybody over at some point in time.
We're all from the ports coming in New York. This isn't regular immigration.
No. Well, what you have to understand something is it's immigration with a purpose.
Right, with a purpose.
With a purpose. They're wanting a vote. So they're allowing just anybody to fucking come in.
Anybody. It don't matter. You killed 8 people? Come on in.
Yeah, vote for us. If you vote for them,
come on in, guys. What, you killed 7? Sure.
Yeah, forget about it. Don't worry about it. So we got this video of this situation, and this is very serious because I love the Jewish people. Okay, I love you, and I know Tovia Singer, who's one of my, mentors, and I watch a lot of his videos. I'm pretty sure he's out in New York, or he might be Canada, but I'm pretty sure it's New York. I have to double check that. But Tovia Singer, I'm pretty sure he's probably planning on being in New York at these events that they were talking about, and a lot of other awesome Jewish people. So let me roll this video real quick.
Yep, let's put it up.
Let's get this rolling.
One of those stories in a moment, but we're going to begin with some breaking news, and it is most disturbing and frightening. A man busted by officials who say he was planning to target and kill Jews in New York City.
The alleged plot timed for the upcoming Jewish holidays next month. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger is in the newsroom with the breaking story. Josh.
Liz, the upcoming High Holy Days and also the upcoming one-year anniversary of the October 7th Hamas massacre in Israel. According to the criminal complaint, Mohammed Shazeb Khan planned to inflict maximum harm on Jews here in New York. And parts of Brooklyn sit some of the most densely populated Hasidic Jewish communities on the planet. Communities where tonight people are walking to Friday night services under the watchful eye of law enforcement, which has already deployed its holiday staffing for extra security. According to a federal complaint unsealed this afternoon, Khan, a 20-year-old Pakistani citizen living in Canada, had reposted an ISIS propaganda online, attracting the attention of undercover law enforcement agents with whom he allegedly plotted to come to New York and attack crowds of Hasidic Jews, specifically either on October 7th 7th, the anniversary of the Hamas attack, or October 11th, which is Yom Kippur, the holiest day on the Jewish calendar. The complaint says Khan instructed the undercovers to obtain AR-style assault rifles, this image right out of the complaint, also ammunition and other material to carry out the attacks, including ISIS-inspired clothing. And he plotted, allegedly, to attack specific Jewish religious centers in Brooklyn, telling the undercover agents, quoting now, "New York is perfect to target Jews because it has the largest Jewish population in America." He allegedly added, "We are going to New York to slaughter them." Police sources tell Eyewitness News this suspect was aspirational and not operational, meaning he didn't actually have access to weapons, but he had done extensive research on his targets, even had found a short-term apartment to rent, and he was arrested just 12 miles from the U.S.-Canada border on his way here. He's being held tonight in Canada, but will soon be extradited to the Southern District here in Manhattan to face federal terror charges. Back to you, Liz and Bill.
Wow, quite disturbing, Josh. Thank you very much.
So here's my thing on that. Of course he doesn't have access to weapons. Why would he be taking weapons to the border that he can't cross with weapons?
He can get them here later.
Yeah, he probably had contact with people over here.
Yep.
Obviously, he was coming here.
He was going to get an apartment.
Absolutely.
He was going to buy some guns.
Yeah.
And then when the holiday came around, he was going to go down there
and
slaughter
some Jews.
He would have.
Slaughter some Jews.
It's not that hard to get anything you want here in the United States as far as weapons. Yeah, it doesn't.
Americans.
That's fucking horrific.
It is.
Yeah, dude. You know what? Those guys saved a bunch of lives. Because I hope that there's not a copycat behind them. See, they got that guy, but there's another guy that's actually going to do it.
There's always another guy.
Yeah, right. So
there's always another guy.
Man, the vigilance you have to have in this country now, guys. We're living in some Stop the bullshit.
Oh, man.
We are living in some wild ass times. This is not normal. It's not normal. They did a coup on President Biden. They did a coup. You Democrats didn't elect Kamala. You didn't vote for her to run. So they couped y'all, and you're okay with that, which is fucking scary as shit.
Yeah.
That's weird. And then her policies in general are let anybody into the country. So now you have guys like this showing up. Now, I know he came from Canada, but so what? He could have came through the border, went through Canada to come back down. There's all strategic moves out here.
All I'm telling you is there is no immigrant from anywhere in the world that would come here and vote for that type of nonsense unless doing so, the government gave them so much it was beneficial for them to do it.
Right.
Because these immigrants that are coming here are coming from countries
this is already going on.
This is already going
on. Her policies.
Absolutely. Yeah. These type of policies.
Right.
My son's stepdad is Cuban. He's from Cuba. And he told me, they have certain times they turn on the electricity.
Certain times you're allowed to eat. It's like a giant prison. Yeah. Listen, guys, I'm telling you.
The water, all sorts of stuff. Like they have certain times they get water. The government controls when they get water or whatnot. I mean, we don't realize how lucky we are to be in America. We just really aren't. And, if you were lucky enough to have, immediate family or close family that are from other countries that brought you up and made you aware of what they had to go through or what their family had to go through just to get here to be free. And here we are, we're born here and we mistreat a very, very blessed Dilio.
I just want to say.
I don't know.
I just want to say.
I think it's fucked up.
I just want to say that the dirty stream will not clear up until you get the pigs out of it.
Yeah, man.
All right? Because the shit is coming to America. They're 15 million, 20 million deep. And a lot of these are fighting age men. Stop the bullshit. It ain't a bunch of kids. Let me just go into this real quick.
They're trafficking those kids.
They lost 300,000 children. How do you lose 300,000 children? You want to know why? Because they're being tortured and everything else and used for money and everything.
Here's what's happening. The terrorists.
We got to go get them.
The terrorists are using the children to get over here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then once the children get over here, they're being passed on for sex stuff. You know what I mean? And
that's the most horrific crime. And
it's-
you know Trump wants to do the death penalty for human trafficking.
I think it's a great. I think it's. A
I
great
do
idea.
too.
I think it's a great.
You
idea.
should not
I think
have
it's a great
not
idea.
one single
Yeah.
person ever trafficked.
Yeah.
It's against their will.
Yeah,
It's
forget
against
about it.
everything we believe in. Straight to the death penalty, dude.
We just really have to look
No,
at
human trafficking
Go-
is horrific.
Go in your children's room and look at your child
Little toys and her
and imagine
and him.
and imagine your children being taken across the border and being sexually assaulted and molested
Every
the whole
day.
way. Every day.
Beat up, everything.
It's just horrible.
They have no clue what's going on.
Horrible.
They're innocent.
Horrible.
It makes you just
Fucking
want to
horrible.
do. It just makes you
Yeah,
want to go out there and fucking just
It makes
let them
It makes
grab,
me. It makes
rescue
me,
them.
It makes me want to know why the government hasn't released Epstein's fucking log.
Yeah,
Why have we not seen it?
Because even
Why?
because when some of these rich people, they like the child trafficking because not only do they own it and run it and make money off of it, they get pleasure from it because they're a bunch of fucking whack jobs.
They're a bunch
and
of
the
mama
faster
loops.
you guys realize that, the faster we can get to correcting the shit. Stop fighting over this. Start fighting over that. As Americans, we've got to come together and say, no, we do not want communism, socialism, and we don't want human trafficking. We want to close the border. We want lower taxes. We want lower gas, lower food prices, and we want the shit now, not later on. And by the way,
like J.G. Wentworth.
if you don't know how a Kamala Harris presidency will be, she's in power right now.
Yeah.
This is her presidency. Where the fuck is Joe Biden?
Yeah.
Where the fuck you think Joe Biden? He's gone. He's incapacitated.
He's fucking chasing
And
butterflies.
according to the rules in the Constitution, the 25th Amendment should have been enacted, and she should be installed as president right now. But they're scared to do that because everybody will see how she's president in 5 months, and nothing will be solved, and they won't fucking vote for her. So they're scared to install her. This is a high Harris presidency. Biden hasn't been in charge in probably 3 years.
All I know is, my Jewish people, please be safe. It's getting real. And what I want to know from the people out there is, look at me. Do you really feel safe?
Really?
Like, with what's going on in the direction we're going in, do you really feel safe? And would you rather have things get worse and have you be more unsafe? Or would you rather have Trump, who hurts people's feelings?
It can get 50 times this, but
You know?
do you
That's
know
just
it can get 50 times what it is now, Joe?
worse, real bad.
Yeah,
real
50
bad.
times what it is.
Real
Fuck
bad.
that. Maybe 100 times what it is. Could you imagine not even be able to walk out your door because,
Yeah, forget about it.
I'm telling
Forget
you,
about it.
as
Forget
the
about it.
election approaches, it's going to get turned up more and more and more and more and more.
Yeah, man.
This is the biggest election because this decides if the United States goes down or not. Do you understand? This is an inside takedown job. If we go down, the world is going to do whatever it wants because there'll be nobody to rescue them or stop them. So these countries are going to go rogue and do whatever they want.
That's why we started Forget About It. That's what Forget About It's about. Forget about it.
I don't understand why you guys don't believe this. Do you think I know just only 4 years ago, it was the most ballin' country ever. Under Trump, we had low gas, making money, holly jolly, everything was
Brian,
going on.
Tell these people, 4 months ago, I said, Brian, man, we need to buy some shit and start putting out YouTube videos so people can get the truth.
Yeah.
And because...
Dude, we're homegrown workers out of
yes.
Florida. I'm telling you, we see what we see.
It's-
We're pretty smart, and a lot of people we hang out with are pretty smart. And I'm sorry that those Looney Tunes believe in that crazy shit, but this is real.
We were like, we got to do something about this. If we don't start getting the word out so people can know what the fuck's going on, we are not going to have a world for our children to grow up in.
Not only that,
that is what all of our families came to this country for, man.
Not only that,
we're going to lose it.
If you think when she gets elected, things are going to get better after about 5 months, you're going to be 10 times worse than you are now in 5 months when she gets in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that Fruit Loop dude that she's putting in, Tim Walz, who knows the crazy off-the-wall shit they're going to enact? Dude, who knows what they got up their sleeve to freaking make legal?
I know.
You know, if they start saying, well, these big grown men that want to be girls go in the men's bathroom or the girls' bathroom, fuck that.
Yeah.
We're going to reject that.
Yeah.
If anybody lets a dude walk in there with anybody's girl, you need to fucking grab. I don't know. I'm not going to go that way. But,
you already know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, you already know. You already know. I'm not going to say it because YouTube be tripping, but I'm just going to say.
Listen, they already suppressed the shit out of us, man.
Yeah.
They be slowing down views, removing views.
Man, it's real. It is real.
Listen,
we monitor our analytics like crazy.
They removed one of our videos because of a song saying it was not true. But it's like, okay, well, the song's available, but it's not available for me to put it on a show where I'm talking about the details of the song, because now I can make people aware of truths that they're not getting. See, they don't care when it's a song because they're like, oh, people are just, they're just dancing to it and shit. It's no big deal. But now we're talking about the context.
And they don't like it.
And they don't like that. And they shut that shit down and they flagged it. But that same song, and I'm not even going to say it on this video because I don't even want this video to get flagged.
Nah.
But they took our video down, and we've had multiple videos that had hundreds of views, and they removed the views so that it would mess the algorithm up, so it would slow down our video getting in front of people. And so it's, they give you the platform, but then they control your audience. They control your audience.
Yeah, unfortunately.
With AI.
I think they need to turn it back off. Listen. I think, guys, we need to go the other direction fast as possible. We need to tell the government, stop talking about taxes at all. How about eliminating taxes? Yeah. No more tax for this, no more tax for that. I'm tired of them talking about taxing people. Why the fuck are they even talking about that? We don't get with it.
Because they're stealing our money.
Yeah.
And they need more.
They're stealing it.
They need more.
This is stealing.
They're stealing our money.
They're stealing. Stop making it about it's not.
They're stealing our money.
When you're paying the United States bill and Ukraine's bill and fucking 50 other countries' bill and protecting this, and nobody's doing shit for us.
Yeah.
Guys, we're on the wrong step, but we need to go the other direction, and we also need to become more free. This is a big deal. We need to have more freedoms.
Yes.
We need to stop. We need to go through an audit and say what freedoms have been taken away in the last 25 years, and have Elon or whoever wants to be on the panel, a group of 15 smart ass dudes, and go just analyze it and say what makes us less free, and go down the list and fucking wipe them out. Done with it. We can't go towards more control. We need to go towards less control.
Absolutely. So listen, hop in the comments. Let us know what you think of the threats to the Jewish people here in New York. In New York.
If you're Jewish, leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment.
How do you feel? Do you feel scared all the time? Because listen, I know that they have had Hamas Palestinian activists at all these schools like Columbia University and Harvard. Yeah. And they were blocking Jewish kids from going into class. Yeah. Fuck that. We don't do that in this damn country.
Yeah. You get your ass up out of here.
Get in the comments, and we need to know, because we need to be able to talk about other things that y'all might bring something up, and I go, you know what? I didn't think about that, and we might have to talk about a whole nother thing. So notification bell, so you know when we drop new videos. We need some new subscribers. Please subscribe, leave the comments, and man, give us a thumbs up if you like what we do. I'm just trying to.
Bah Hashem to all my Jews, man. Bah Hashem. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Forget about it.
Peace.